Brandon and I decided that on this awful, disgusting Sunday, we wanted a taste of joy, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up some ribs. It is currently 8:56 in the morning because we're trying to beat the heat at Walmart on a Sunday, so. Beep, beep.
I see a parking spot. We need a cart narc.
Very nice.
I said that twice, but whatever.
Like, yeah, it's not a camera. It's I need my bags.
Not bad, bro.
You Just happy Sunday rib vibes. That's what that is. Mac and cheese gonna be a wee bit spicy, we're thinking. So first and foremost, vegetables, very nice. Gotta get directed to the onion aisle. Ah, there we go. These all kind of look bad. Oh, we can get about a third of a good yellow onion out of that bad boy. Jalapenos, very nice.
1, 2, 3.
I want cavatappi.
I don't know the difference. It's all pasta.
Well, that's what separates the boys from the men. Looks like we just have no cavatappi, so we're gonna have to pick something else, Brandon. You can't have cavatappi today, sorry. You really want to do elbow?
Yeah.
Fine. I feel like these go harder.
Yeah, those are nice. I was looking for that. Large elbow.
Nah, that'll be fine. If I want to get something little like this, or if we want to get, Tide Pods for the food. Do we want, or should we just get Great Value?
Great Value.
Words. Words.
God, this like.
We need a tiny little thing of whole milk, and we need some half and half. I do want Sunny D. 16 ounces, that's it. Very nice. Oh wait, wrong thing. There we go. So we need 2 cups of mozzarella. We need 2 cups of white American.
No, because this is low moisture too.
Oh well, then just. Oh well, that's what mozzarella. We're so stupid. We'll do 1 a sharp and 1 a medium. Great. That'll make a good mac. We're gonna take a brief pause because Walmart's ribs are sold at $4.64 a pound and Sam's Club's ribs are sold at $2.98 a pound. However, Sam's Club's not open for another 35 minutes. So we're just gonna BS around Walmart for a second. I like to use apple cider on my ribs, but that is super out of season right now. So what I'm gonna try this time around is we're gonna get instant apple cider that comes in like a little tea pack. So this app is a lifesaver. It's like orange and it's right there. Wow. Lovely. Perfect.
Place item on scale.
Yeah. There we go.
Place item.
So, still 16 minutes yet until Sam's opens, so we walked over to Quick Trip because it's not that far. Gotta get the milk, and we got on the mac and cheese, and then I'm gonna get a hot sandwich because then it's always delish. But I'm gonna do one of these. And
make mac and cheese.
oh, we can just get Quick Trip mac and cheese. Is my other half of this sandwich? Where's the other half of my croissant? You work at Quick Trip. Give me answers.
I do. Is there just 1/2?
Well, there's a bottom and a top, but you know, it's got all that exposed egg. I don't want that.
They probably just used some gross butt, and you just happen to grab that one.
Nice.
So this
We made it into Sam's Club, which is surprising because there was like 40 people at the front door waiting for it to open just at 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
Small Black Friday.
That's what we're doing. Battle between the two. Weber Smokey Mountain. I'll show you how we'll set up the charcoal, but we're trying something new on this today. We're doing the snake method on this, so I'm gonna show you how that works. So I've never done this before. We're gonna hope for the best, but this is the snake method, and the whole idea is that you're gonna light 4 or 5 coals right here, set them right here, and it's just gonna burn through. I'm assuming that it'll still line up pretty well with the temperature. I know that this idea is really popular online. This is my first time smoking on the kettle, so just gotta put that there. We're cooking with 2 different kinds of rigs today. We're using the Weber Smokey Mountain, which is a dedicated smoker. We're using the Weber Kettle. Got more wood at the beginning because that's when the meat is going to retain the smoke the most. Over here, it's a little different of a story. I got wood chunks scattered throughout the coals. You light up some fresh coals, set them right in the middle, and it burns outward. The Smoky Mountain itself puts out really good results for me every time. I'm interested to see which one, how they both fare, and if the kettle can actually compare to a dedicated smoker. So we lit the coals. We're gonna let those burn right now, put the lids on, because honestly it might sprinkle a little, and we know what water does to charcoal. We're gonna go in, get our pork all stripped down, and then we'll be back out, throw them on these. So let's take it inside. All the essentials. So first and foremost, silver skin, we gotta get under there and get that off. This stuff just seems so gross to me, so I would much rather take this off than leave it on. So we want the smoke to flow evenly, so I'm just gonna take out a couple of unnecessary ridges. Olive oil or mustard as a binder, what do you think?
Olive oil.
God, you're so such a baby. Alright, so we're using olive oil as a binder because Brandon hates me. So we're gonna lather that up nice and decent. Put it on the top, flip her over, put it on the back end. Ta-da! Throw it in your prep pan, move on to the next piece. End product should look something like this. Coals are nice and white hot, so we're gonna go ahead and get these set up. This is how this one works. We're just gonna start it up with those lit coals, and it's gonna burn its way through the charcoal, which is gonna be awesome. Over here, you just dump it right in the center. I'm actually gonna throw this on here. Gotta have all the vents wide open, that way it can do its thing. This one's not gonna get hot that fast, so I'm not too worried about it. It is a little windier today, so we'll see how that factors in. That is hot. We're gonna let these catch up, and then we'll throw our ribs on. All right, so we're sitting just above 225 on the good old Weber Kettle, and we're sitting just above 250 on here. I already dialed down the vents, but she is cooking real stern at the moment, so we should be good to go on both. So we got that little drip tray down there, that way it's gonna catch all the fat trimmings. We're gonna take one of our half racks right there, another one right there. So that's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna set our open vent opposite of where that heat's coming from, so that's just how we're gonna have that for now. We don't have to be as particular about where we put them because there's already a drip tray down there. So we're about 2.5 hours in. We're getting ready to take them off and wrap them up. Both are staying really steady at 250 degrees. I want to try these little apple cider packets, and then 3 things that we're gonna put in the wrap. We're gonna sprinkle some brown sugar on. We're gonna put 2 butter pads per half rack. We're gonna sprinkle some apple cider on there. Okay. That is actually super impressive. Okay. So, one thing to note, these guys are receding. The bones are starting to pop out of the top, but not as much as these guys. But they still look really good. We're gonna bring them in, wrap them up, throw them back on for 2 hours. I'm gonna put it scrumptious side down. Get in on our brown sugar here. Lather it through nicely. This is pretty supplemental, definitely not necessary. It's just nice to throw in a little extra moisture. We're gonna bring this up, shut that nicely, and that moisture in there is gonna steam it, and that's what makes it fall off the bone. Directly above the heat. I'm still gonna try and put it heat source here, opposite of that, that way it has to pass over the meat. And this guy here. Alright, so we have our garlics.
Put your hand in there. I want to shred that.
See, since they keep referencing it, they call it on the rod. They keep.
Perfect. Oh, okay, well. Oh.
That smells so good. Voila.
Let's take one off the grill, one off the smoker. Alright, that's gonna fall apart if I even pick it up. This is the Weber Kettle. Wow. Honestly, I am very impressed. They're similar. Similar bone recession on both of them. I'm actually amazed that the Weber pulled through as much as it did, that the Kettle did, because it got a lot better with the bones than I had anticipated. Okay, wow. Over here we got what we did on the Kettle. And over here we got what we did on the Weber Smokey Mountain. So truth be told, maybe it's just hats off to the 3-2-1 method. And if you can keep it at 250, 225, then you're golden. But as far as something simple like ribs, I'm seeing tons of similarity. There's quite a bit of a smoke ring cruising around the ribs on the smoker. The meat from the grill did not have 100% smoke flavor. You're gonna want the smoker, but it seems like as far as having smoked ribs go, it's pretty much a tie. Weber Smokey Mountain, Weber Kettle. Initial taste. Cheers.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That is so flavorful.
Oh no! The ribs fell very bone falls right off.
Are you kidding me?
I think there's more flavor on the crust of this one.
Off the grill.
Very consistent throughout. Very similar tastes.
I think they cooked very similar.
And the mac and cheese has the perfect amount of spice. There's just a little bit. It's a tasteful spice.
We'll link the mac and cheese recipe down below.
I think the smoker's better.
What?
I think it's a little more flavorful. And the outside is saucier.
Sure. The smoker, it all starts at the bottom and it all goes up over everything in the chamber, whereas like the Weber, it might be burning over here and the meat's right here and the exit's right here, so it might just go straight up and out versus like it doesn't have to go over the meat.
But yeah, like super similar. Like the meat itself is almost exactly the same.
Right.
Like the tenderness is the same, the quality of the meat is the same. It's just like
A tiny flavor difference.
a little flavor, yeah.
What we're taking away from this is if you just have a kettle and you want to try smoking some ribs, you can definitely do it. The color was pretty much the same, consistency was pretty much the same. Tiny flavor disparity, but instead of getting a smoker, maybe start out with a kettle. Give the grill a try. You might be surprised. I'd be interesting to see how it fares with like pork shoulder. We're gonna let you go so we can do what we really want to do to this food. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in a bit. Peace.